I think we're live. Are we live? Broadcasting to the world. Let's see. Let's make sure it's all working. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream. I normally do them in January when I'm not doing any races, but since we got cars to paint, haven't done one in a while. I figured, let's go ahead and go for it here. Yeah, we are live. Let's pop this up here. Of course, I just do it. I don't like. Yeah, we are live. That's cool. I don't like give any warning, like ever. I'll pop out the chat here, and I'm gonna minimize that. Yeah, we're vibing here. We're vibing, aren't we? Yeah, hello everybody. I'm gonna post this in the server too, since y'all might not be on the tube. Copy that. I can post it in my general because it's my Discord server. Let's paint, even though probably won't end up like actually getting through like an entire scheme in this stream because that's just the way it is. We'll shift this to new scene, and we'll pop this back out. Where is it? There it is. So I can see what y'all are saying when you finally arrive. Hope y'all are having a great Saturday night. The Xfinity Series race just ended, and Sam Mayer won. That was certainly a race of all time right there. Yeah, that was fascinating. Yeah, Angel's here. How's it going, my man? How's it going? I'm going to go through. I only have 2 more schemes left here for the Turkey Hill Truck Series, and then we got everything done, which is wonderful because August 11th, Friday, August 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will make a video on the channel announcing it officially, is when the driver signups will be. Now, of course, a lot of these rides are already taken by folks who were in the series last year. I'm looking at, let's see here. I'll open up the little spreadsheet that I got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 trucks that'll be available. You do have to be in the Discord to sign up for the Turkey Hill Truck Series. So just keep that in mind because we will have driver ratings every week and owner ratings every week like it is in the Wawa Cup Series. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. And the Rowdy Energy Pro Series, I need to rename this to Reps. I am going to call this the Rockstar Pro Series a lot this year. Please bear with me. This series is a lot like the Wawa Sprint Series as of right now, only the races are a little bit longer. Sign-ups every week, and I will be allowing the Truck Series owners to drive in the Rockstar. First time I've done that in the Rowdy Energy Pro Series each week. It's going to be a lot of fun to do this. It's going to be kind of like a pseudo ARCA series. A lot of the racetracks, kind of traditional ARCA races from the past. So I'm down to 2 trucks left. I'm going to be painting this 45 for Skylar, and then Logan offered to paint the 36 for Chase Harris. So Logan, if you're watching, get it to me. Get it to me. Nah, I'm just messing with you. If you can't get to it, it's all right. It's not your team. I don't expect it. And then, of course, we still got a lot of the Rowdy Energy Pro Series schemes left to go. Man, it's going to take me a while to get used to saying that. We used to have the Rockstar Pro Series a couple of years ago, and it's such a close name. Such a close name that I keep on getting it confused. Yeah, still got a lot of cars left to go here, but I will show y'all what we got so far. I'm excited to show you guys what we got, especially with the trucks. And like I said, we're down to 2 more schemes left to go, and then we will have the full set, which is absolutely awesome. I'm definitely excited to see how it all ends up shaking out for the Turkey Hill Truck Series. We'll go ahead here and show it to everyone. We got the number 1 here. This is Velocitar Race, or Team Velocitar, excuse me. I think they used to be Velocitar Racing, and now they're Team Velocitar, Matt Tuck's team. Got the number 2 here as well, also for Team Velocitar. Number 3 machine. Now, a lot of these schemes Hairgel did, and I know he posted them in the server when he was making them. Number 3 here for Trackhouse Racing. Eric Drew going to be driving this truck. Number 4 for Hairgel Motorsports here. That's a recognizable scheme right there. Number 5 for Dracoan Racing Enterprises. Laura Chung going to be driving for Owen Miles' team. Got the number 9 for Big Motorsports is Aaron Luke's team. The 01 for Stover Motorsports. Of course, Hairgel made the 9 and the 01. I made the 5 and 05. This is the 05 for Dracoan Racing Enterprises. And Aaron Abel will be behind the wheel of this machine. Number 11 will be Ethan Lewis for Brook Boys Garage, Braden Perez's team. Igor Barreto driving for Webb Racing Enterprises. This is going to be fun because obviously Igor Barreto owns the car that Drew Webb drives for in the Wawa Cup Series. They're going to switch around for the Truck Series, so we'll have to see if they're just as good in that combination. Number 14, Beacon Quantum Racing. I'm going to want to say Beacom. That's because my alma mater is Goldie Beacom College, and I can't see Beacon without thinking of Beacom, and that's someone's name. Same with the 18 right here. We got the 23, Nicholas Samadio, back again. He's actually, Nicholas Samadio, fascinatingly enough, has been in every single season of the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Even back in the Napa Truck Series days, he has run every single season of the Truck Series. He's never missed a beat here, and he's got like 3 wins to show for it. But, yeah, tough break for Samadio, but he's getting there. I mean, another runner-up finish today. You know, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see how it all ends up shaking out. Nathan Orman going to be driving the 24 for Angel Mafia Motorsports. There's Angel's team right here. Definitely going to be a team to watch out for. Chris Reynolds in the 25. Teammate there to Nathan Ormond at that team. Sebastian Kukulon going to be driving the 27 here for Stover Motorsports. Of course, Hairgel did a lot of these schemes. He did the 14, the 18, 24, 25, 27. He did the 28. Eric Monaco going to be in the Formula 1 truck. Pretty cool right here for Tanner Parton Motorsports. Caleb Rose going to be in the 33 for Broke Boys Garage. Of course, Braden Perez's team right there. Watch out for those guys. They're going to be good. Big Motorsports with the 38. Solid looking scheme right here. And, of course, Hairgel made this. I do believe 33 and 11 were made by Caleb Rose, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he was the one who sent them to me. Echo made this one, obviously. Her scheme, but she's owning the team, and Logan Williams going to be driving it. I think these guys are going to be really good in the Turkey Hill Truck Series this year. We got the 41 here for Ryan Durrani Incorporated. I know Andrew Miller is eyeing this one. We got the 44 for Millennium Motorsports. Chase Harris's team right here. The old the Air Force scheme back in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. It's going to be the 3rd season we've run this scheme, actually. John Andrews in the 49 for DM Motorsports. Derek Campbell going to be the teammate to Nicholas Samadio at Grattan Autosport. 52 here for Ryan Durrani Incorporated. We got the 54 for Skylar Taylor Motorsports, ST Motorsports. We got 3 teams and they went by their initials. Just like, you know, everyone's just copying me. I go by my initials. I'm AG, and you know, everyone seems to be like copying me with that. I don't know. Of course, my team is Otter Island Motorsports, not AG Motorsports, but, you know, I don't know. I see a trend coming up here. And Avery, good to see you. Sign-ups, Friday, August 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And like I said, we will make an official announcement video before then. I would say probably later on next week. Definitely going to be interesting to see how you all sign up for that. Just a second right here. I'm done. Alright. But yes, interesting to see who ends up in what ride for this season. That's going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of the rides already taken up, of course, but like I said, about 13 or so trucks taken. And the signups will be in the Discord, of course, for the Turkey Hill Truck Series, since we do have the ratings in play. But I know you're in the Discord, Avery, so you got nothing to worry about in that regard. Number 61 here for Triad Racing, Nathan Stapleton. Actually won a couple races. Actually, he may have only won one race last year in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, but he'll be back behind the wheel. Great to see Stapleton back driving. Josh Williamson also going to be driving for Travis Crampton's team right here. A couple of great schemes, both done by Travis himself. 82 here for Hairshell Motorsports. We got Shane Lake in the 88 for Tanner Parton Motorsports. Definitely going to be an interesting team right there, Tanner Parton Motorsports, because you got Shane Lake, who won both of the, what am I going to say, doing multiple things at once here, won both of the super speedways last year in the Turkey Hill Truck Series. Then Eric Monaco, who has been in the Truck Series for quite a while, and one of the first seasons that we did with ratings, which was the Hers Dash Series of 2020, which ran trucks. He went on to win the championship that season. Of course, a different rating system here. This one just came in today. Echo Evans Ross painting this one. A great scheme here for Thomas Troxel. 93 Pilot Flying J Machine. She does an excellent job. Better than I do. I got the 94 here. This is for Aliera and DM Motorsports. You got Casey Nanico in the 98 machine for Trackhouse Racing. And then Brian Webb in the 99 for Webb Racing Enterprises. No, Brian Webb does not own this team. It's Drew Webb. Two completely different people right there. But both very solid drivers in the Wawa Cup Series this season. Of course, especially Drew Webb himself. But Brian's been having a pretty solid season there at Team Williams as well. So, yeah, those are the 34 we got now. Just need the two more. Waiting for the Five Guy scheme from Logan for Millennium Motorsports and Chase Harris. And then we're going to go ahead and get to the 45 for Skylar Chandler. I think that's going to be the first scheme I paint. I do want to also show, though, the Rowdy Energy Pro Series schemes here. These are definitely ones I'm looking forward to. And I actually have not imported this one yet. So we're going to go ahead and do that, pop it in, see what it looks like. I think once we get this one in, I think we'll have 8 of the 24 in. I think Logan Williams painted... I know Logan Williams painted this one for Nicholas Samadio's team. Hey, Samadio's going to be an owner, which is pretty cool. Excited to see that. My passport. No. I have so many different folders and pathways, and it's just like it could be anywhere where I actually want to put this. For a while, I couldn't even access my local disc through GIMP, which was a little frustrating, to say at the least. But we have since, well, I didn't really figure anything out. It just all of a sudden started working again. That's just how it goes sometimes. But we'll pop this one in. This is going to go into the Menx 2018 set. Or the Mensk. That's not even real word. Blah. Okay, we actually only have 7 schemes, but we'll pop this one. Is Samadio's team Chevy? I would imagine it's team Chevy. I can't remember. Yes, his team is Chevy. I am correct about that. This is the 88 for the Rowdy Energy Pro Series. And we're going to pop this one in right here. Number 88 machine. And that's what it looks like in person. This is, what did he call his team? Thorsport Avalon. I'm definitely excited to see what this team can do. Excited to see Samadio as an owner. That'll be intriguing to see how he does with that. Of course, this series is kind of like I said, it's going to be like the Sprint Series. But also, we're going to have a wider pool of drivers able to sign up for it, since I'm allowing all the Truck Series owners to sign up as drivers. Of course, it'll still be weekly signups, but it can really be anyone in these rides, you know, except for the 12 guys who own teams in the series. So Logan already painted his team's schemes for Logan Sport. Got the number 7 here. Number 16 is Sam Medio's other ride there, Thor Sport Avalon Racing. Got the 17 for Logan Sport as well. I did this one yesterday, the 61 for Triad Racing. The 72 also for Triad Racing. Of course, you got to give a little credit to Travis for kind of making the truck, and then I'm just kind of using his stuff there. The 88, excuse me, for Thor Sport Avalon, and then the 98 for NS Racing. We're going to end up popping the 97 Powerade on the other one, but I haven't gotten to that yet. But those are the 7 Rockstar. My goodness. Those are the 7 Rowdy Energy Pro Series cars that I have so far. My goodness. If I had $1 for every time I wanted to call it the Rockstar Pro Series, I tell you what. It's yeah. All right. Now that we're all here, no, I'm just kidding. We're going to go ahead and start on the next, or the 35th truck. And I already know kind of what I'm doing with this. And I got to open up the template. And hello to Marcus Glitch, Travis Crampton. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy this, chill lo-fi stream, you know. Derek always says I have a good ASMR voice. My normal voice and, like, my voice when I commentate are actually very different from each other. This is the normal voice that you're hearing right now, and a little more laid back. I like being laid back. We got ourselves my passport, and what manufacturer is Skylar running? That is the big question. Toyota. Let's go places. All right, Tundra actually is. I don't know if I want. Yeah, I can use the BSD. It's fine. We'll make that work. But we'll see how we can make this look. Of course, Skylar kind of already has an idea for me, based on based on Echo's series and what she does with her series. I forget which one it is, but they got a car, so. Alright, so let us see. I'm glad you like it, Nathan. I know I kind of just rehashed your cup scheme, but it made it easier for me. Like I said, maybe we can get to a couple of those schemes, but I want to get these trucks done. When the trucks are done, like, that'll just be a weight lifted off my shoulders. It'll feel nice to have finally completed it. And honestly, I can't take much of the credit because Hairgel painted a lot of schemes for me, and of course a lot of you guys painted your own schemes. I painted maybe 10 of the cars. Let's see here. Turkey Hill Truck Series and let us see here. I get a picture of it. And before I get started, I still don't have like car view files. I know I am just so like out of it when it comes to that, but I paint cars and trucks like 2 separate times, and I don't do it like during the off season at all. I'm not a huge fan of painting personally. It's all right, but not really a big, super duper fan of painting just in general. We're going to actually, you know what? What we're gonna do is we're gonna open link, and that's what we're aiming for right there. So everyone's aware, and I do not take the credit of painting this car. I would assume Echo painted this car, because Echo was going to do it, but she's a little too busy, and it's not her series, so I don't want to expect her to paint cars for other people's teams, you know. So we're going to replicate this. That is the Nice Motorsport font. Please tell me if I'm wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about that. And we're going to go ahead and get going here. Let's see here. I'm actually going to save this image as so I can get the colors that I want on it, because that is going to save this one as. That is going to be beneficial to me. And this is the 45 that we're doing, right? Not the 54. 45. Yes, that's what we want. All right, I'm going to pop it in here so we can get the colors at least close. I'm gonna paint a Costco car. I went to Costco for the first time a couple weeks ago. Costco is an impressive little place, I must say. Quite an impressive little place. I'm not sure if you've ever been to Costco before, but hey, it's a lot of fun. Alright, let's see how we can mess this up. First, kind of changing a Xfinity car over to a truck is, you know, a touch difficult. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. But there's, you know, the trucks are shaped differently, so you know you get a much different scheme if you're doing a truck compared to a regular car. This is the tight little area right here. You have a Costco cart. It was the first time I'd ever been to Costco. I actually went for work specifically. Yeah, I mean, like, I have a small, you know, I only have my sister and my folks, so it's only the 4 of us, and so we never really needed to go to Costco because it's just too much stuff for 4 people. But, like I said, quite an impressive little place, I will say, at the least there. All right. This isn't going to be near as good as what Echo did, but, you know, we're going to try our best. Oh, shoot, I just realized I didn't actually create a layer for that. And that's what we'll do. We'll duplicate that layer. And then we're going to transform the layer and flip vertically. You know, a lot of folks say I'm a good painter. I mean, I'm competent. I know what I'm doing to an extent, but I'm not the best at it. And mainly just because I don't have enough of an interest to continue to improve my craft. With that being said, though, you know, I absolutely love that all the series that we do on this channel at this point now are made of, you know, customs. The truck series last year, we used the regular trucks from what was in the Camping World Truck Series last year. And something was just missing. You know, the past couple of seasons, I think it was past like 3 seasons, we had customs, at least in some capacity. Great to have them back for the Truck Series this year and have the rating system. It's going to be a lot of fun. And the races are going to be shorter as well, so it's not going to be as much of a chore as the Wall Walk Cup Series. And I've got to say, the Wall Walk Cup Series has been a heck of a lot of fun to do this year. I've had a lot of fun with it. Really have enjoyed it, and excited to see how it all ends up shaking out, who ends up winning the championship. I know you all say it's going to be Drew Webb, and hey, it might be, but we got Watkins Glen, we got Daytona coming up. Who knows? Anything is possible. This is NR 2003 we're talking about, guys, and you know, it's anybody's guess on what could happen. All right. I think we want the base color to be white. That way, I should probably select none. White. I thought I selected white. That's yellow. All got these blue lines. Oh, the blue lines go all the way up to the front. And we'll make it work. We'll see here. We'll try our best. That's what counts. Trying your best. Oh, we got trucks tonight. We got actual real-life trucks tonight, which is awesome. I actually went to see the trucks last week at Pocono. It's the first time I had ever seen the Craftsman Truck Series. But it was a lot of fun up at Pocono. I didn't vlog it. I almost did. And then I was just like, I don't feel like doing this. I just want to enjoy it. And I did, and I enjoyed it, and I had a lot of fun. Met up with Seth Cole, obviously, NNSCRA. Y'all know him. And Joe Radkowski. Y'all know him as well. That was pretty cool. And obviously Andrew came with me, you know. But still, it was still a lot of fun there. First time I've been there for NASCAR at Pocono. I had been there for a couple of IndyCar races in the past. That was a lot of fun. The second IndyCar race I went to was a lot of fun, not the first one. But definitely a lot of fun on Saturday. Truck Series was a lot of fun to watch. You know, finally got to see my boy Grant Enfinger race. I actually got to meet him too, which was awesome. I got up there. I was there by 9 o'clock in the morning. It was about a 2.5 hour drive for me, so I got out of the house pretty early. But had a lot of fun there at Pocono, and it was busy. It was incredibly busy for a truck race. I don't think I've ever seen a support race that busy before, even on TV. That was quite impressive, but great to see Pocono kind of get revitalized a little bit right there. And excited for next year's race there. We're going to have a lot of fun. All right, we're going to duplicate the layer. And whoops, did I duplicate the right yes, I was on GMS Racing's Instagram story last week. And hey, someone noticed. Someone actually noticed without me saying anything. I don't think I posted that. But yes, yeah, they caught me and they were like, "Oh, can we take a picture of you for socials?" Like, yeah, sure. Go ahead, go crazy. So I'm glad you saw that, Nathan. And then you recognized me. Hey, remember the days when I didn't show my face? Those were the days. I don't have my camera on today because my room's a mess and I just don't want anyone to see it because I'm very self-conscious about that. But yeah, those days are no more, obviously. Well, the Instagram story is probably gone because they only last 24 hours. But I did take a screenshot of it, so I do have the receipts. Now Nathan and Trav's going to start talking smack about all the teams. You know, hey, you guys are going to be good. No doubt about it. I'm excited to see what y'all pull out of your hat this season. It'll be fun to see Nathan stapling the big staple behind the wheel. That's going to be a lot of fun. And Philip Torres is here. How's it going, man? All right, we're going to transform. Philip, I know you're going for the truck series. Which ride are you going for, man? You know, Hairchill does have both of his teams open, so. Now, you are the only Ram team. Which there are more Dodge teams in the Rowdy Energy Pro Series. Hey, I got it right this time than there are in the Truck Series. Which is fascinating. Because Triad, you guys are also in that series. But Titan Fury is also in the Rowdy Energy Pro Series. And Igor has always run the Dodges. think Agar's team might. I don't think there are any other teams that have actually been in every custom season of Cup before. I would have been starting with Season 7 of the Chick-fil-A Cup Series, and I know Agar had his team back then, still does to this day. I can't... Maybe Derek. I think Hamill's team, Hamill Racing Enterprises, has also been in every one. But Titan Fury has obviously been incredibly successful this year. Alright, so what we are going to do here with this one... And most of these, the skirts I've kept... the gray color, but I'm going to actually make them blue. Yeah, Sergio does have both of his trucks open, actually, the 4 and the 82, so you might want to go for it. And then the splitter is also blue, which we'll try to do this. Where's the splitter? Is there a specific layer for the splitter? It may not be a specific layer for the splitter. Splitter. I don't see splitter. I'm thinking the splitter. May actually just be on the base. Yep. It is on the base. So we're going to paint it on the base. But I'm looking forward to the truck series. Definitely intrigued to see how this is going to go. I mean, this would be a lot of fun. The truck series is always a lot of fun every fall. It's kind of a traditional fall series on the channel and has been for a few years. And we end up with a lot of good races. And it's going to be fun with it only being an 18-race season, strict points championship. But you're going to have some Cup guys and some new guys in as well, which will be a lot of fun. Oh, those Donruss NASCAR hobby boxes are fun. I'm not sure if you saw the video on the Card Pull channel. Pulled a 1 of 1 Dale Jr. gold optic foil. 1 of 1. Never pulled a 1 of 1 ever. That was a lot of cool. Of course, those things, you know, you get guaranteed an autograph and then 2 relic cards. I'm still waiting for my my redemption to come in. I don't know when it's going to come in. But definitely intrigued to see if I get another one. If I get another 101. I don't think I would, but I don't know if I'm going to get another one. I'm trying to save a little bit of money. You know, the struggle. But yeah, that was a lot of fun to open. I haven't had that much fun opening up a pack of cards in a long time. That was quite enjoyable. And I think the nicer thing about it too is that there's not as much of a market for NASCAR cards, so like they are a little bit cheaper to get. Like there's just a lot of good stuff in that box. A lot of numbered cards, and of course you get the 2 relics, and then I got the 101 as well, which was, you know, incredible. Alright, I'm trying to see how do I line this up here. This is so difficult to line up on the trucks. I know Echo was kind of complaining about just how bad these templates were. She did a great job with her schemes, but then again, like I said, she's a much better painter than I am. So I'm not good at lining things up. You know, there's a lot of difficulty with that on this, and you know, we're gonna try our best. That's what we're here for. We're trying our best. And go ahead and call me out on my mid painting practices if you want to. You might be going for the championship in the sprint series, but you can also sign up for the truck series. There's no restriction based on sprint series and cup series compared to the trucks and Rowdy Energy Pro Series, since they essentially, even though there is a crossover at Daytona and Darlington in those couple of weeks, they do essentially run at different times. So, you know, you can run cup and truck in the same year. The only restriction is if you're running trucks, you can't run the Pro Series, and vice versa, but that's it. Nice and simple. Oh, this isn't reps. This is trucks. I should just call it reps. You know? How many of y'all think I should just call it reps? Get some reps in, you know? Have 17 races, that's a good enough amount of reps, right? We are going to go to the truck mod and create a new one. This is 45 Drake Hill Truck Series 2023. Even though it is a Toyota, the newer Toyotas, go on the Ford body. So we'll pop this on here. Pop the top on a Coke 0400. If you remember when I uploaded that video, you're a true OG. That's all I gotta say. It's like 9 years ago when I posted that. What number were we on? My mind draws a blank at the most random times. Alright, and we'll work on the back as well. Oh yeah, that needs to go way lower. Way lower. I don't know why I thought that would have been it. Alright, well, anyways, we're going to make this way lower. Well, unfortunately, the two Dodge Rams are already taken. That was Stapleton and Williamson for for Travis's team. That's the only Dodge team, or Ram team, I should say. The Harris drives. Harris drives Chevys. He has Chevys for his team. He drives a Chevy in the Sprint series. So, all right, let's try that. And this is where I know a lot of like more seasoned painters are probably screaming at me because I don't use car view. I should get it at some point and figure it out and work with it. I'm just too lazy sometimes. So, oh wow, we nailed it. I take that back. Wait, I think it's because we still have. So really, that did not. It looks weird. Let me turn the mask. Oh, wow. No wonder. No wonder. That's why it didn't look like it worked. That's why they tell you to turn the mask off. Because, like, I see a little bit of gray, and I'm like, it's not supposed to be there. By the way, this truck is actually going to be, Juan Rodriguez's truck. So this truck, I should say, is already going to be taken. So we're going to actually put his name. It's a development driver to Trey Smith there. So, but wow, we actually nailed it right there. At least from what I can see, and it's good enough for me. Well, he's already got his two numbers. It's the 4 and the 82. So this is the 4 for Harrisville Motorsports. And then the 82 for Harrisville Motorsports, if you are interested. And like I said, the signups will be in the Discord, not on YouTube. So I know some y'all in the Sprint Series have been signing up on YouTube every week. Truck Series simply in the Discord. However, once you sign up, you get it for the whole season. It's a full-time deal, so it's not like in the Sprint Series where you have to keep on signing up every single week. That'll be the Rowdy Energy Pro Series, which will be done on YouTube, and then you have to sign up every single week. Look at the back here, and I think that might be it. Because I don't, well, we want the blue. Speaking of which, does the spoiler turn out blue? It did. Oh shoot, I forgot about the lines. That might be a little tricky. We'll do our best with this. Where are those lines at? Here we go. I'm gonna duplicate this. And then we're gonna rotate it. Wait a minute. Select none. I really always forget about that. I should have seen what angle I ended up making it at. I say we got it pretty straight though. Cut each one of these individually. That's quite annoying. Pop this one in here. See if we got it right this time. I eyeball all these schemes, so a bit old school when it comes to that. I think we need to go up a little bit more. Yeah, if you want to show me, but I'm not going to show it on stream probably, Nathan, so yeah, it's up to you. Select no, I'm going to move this up. This one it? Yes, alright. But I am intrigued what you decided to put together. I like what you're doing with that, though. I mean, I've always wanted to do something like that, but just don't know how to like properly implement it with wanting to do everything else that I have. I just don't have enough time to implement something at that level, and it probably not be as successful. Yeah, I'm not gonna show. Okay. Can I react to it without showing it, though, on stream? Is that alright with you? Wheeze want 45. Because I am intrigued to see what you just said, what you cooked. I mean, we let Nathan cook. What did he do with it? I think we lined it up. It just bends really weird on the front there, but I'm gonna say that we're good. Who do you all think is gonna win this truck series race tonight? Like the real one at Richmond. All right, now we want the corners here to be blue. Actually, we also want the top here to be red as well. So we're going up to the corner there. Oh, that's good. Please forgive me, Travis. Am I in that? This is the problem with me. I'm so consumed with my own series that I never have time for anybody else's, and I feel terrible about it. But if I need to like paint something for it, let me know while I'm in the painting swing right now, and then I can actually get it to you. Alright, we'll see here. Hopefully this lines up. Okay, I don't think, okay, good. Someone else who actually has the time to invest in it did get did get it, so that's good. You know, the nicer thing about this, the what is it? The headlight, or the rear lights there at least, kind of make it so that even if it's like not centered, it's not like near as obvious, because like you got the headlight kind of in the middle there, which means you have a little leeway in terms of the way it looks there. Well, the truck series hasn't started yet, buddy. August 11th, Friday, August 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. In the Discord, in the sign-up channel of the Discord. There'll be the Google form for it. And I'm looking at, I think, probably about 12, 13 cars. Maybe 11, depending on who ends up getting it here. Because there still might be a couple people who do actually have reserves. You might end up, you know, filling into a couple of rides, so. Ah, Stuart. Yes. Now, Stuart, that's someone who knows how to paint. And he can paint better than me. I will say, though, this scheme coming along fairly well. Maybe we can try a little something different. There we go. Kind of like angle it with the corner panel there. Whoa. Moment of all time. And hello to Ladovic. I'm sorry about what happened to you in the cup race earlier today. You've been doing a great job. You've been doing such an excellent job, and one thing out of your control, and it all goes downhill. It's the nature of it. You know, it's been very fascinating, you know, with the ratings, when you have moments like that have really nothing to do with the ratings. I mean, maybe pit crew, but that's, you know, team owner, which I will say your team owner has been doing his ratings, so, you know, it's not like you're at Everbell Motorsports. Feel bad for Fitzwater. Thank you, Philip. Like I said, I can't take credit for the scheme itself, the scheme idea itself, because Echo did paint this. Assuming Echo did paint it, but it's for her series and Skylar's car in her series. So, but Skylar just wanted it here in the truck series. So they have the team, and well, they have a team, and I wanted to grant their request. So you know, figured I can do it. And then I'm not going to paint the 36, which is the last one, because Logan's got that, and he said he'd get that for me, so wait for Logan on that one. All right, I'm going to move this up a little bit, go to the corner. And then wire. You know, I can't see the wire, because I'm going to delete this layer at some point, but I can't actually see where the like the frickin' end of the truck is there. I think that's what I want, and I actually also want this as well. And then we'll go for the blue. And we'll new layer like that. Then we'll get rid of this, select none, and hope that we got it right. And you paint the rims. I'm pretty sure you just paint over it. The rims might have the wheels may have their own layer though, but we can keep them white. We want to see if we line this up properly, which I am hoping we did. This is the 45. Oh yeah, I mean, you made the chase. You barely actually made the chase, but you have excelled in the chase. I feel like you've been, other than today, been very consistent, which has been great to see. And I'd say we're pretty close. It's kind of an edge of white, though. I don't know where that's coming from. Let's see, did I not cover that all up the right way? Nah, I did. Huh. Oh well, close enough. Yeah, Travis, you've really picked it up, because obviously, you know, you should have won Atlanta. You really should have won Atlanta, but NR had other ideas. All right, all this. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna make a new layer underneath it here. Just make my life easy. We are. Hold on. I'm gonna get this little sliver right. Oh shoot, wrong color. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then we will go like this. Actually, I can go underneath of this because that layer is above this one. Hold on, I want to the spoiler for some reason is like a little bit lighter, and I don't know why it's like that. Whoops, that's not what I want. Oh well. That's what it is. Okay, I think the scheme itself is done. Now we just gotta pop all the Costco logos on. So let's get some Costco logos, shall we? Oh yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Actually, we'll grab the IKEA logo while we're at it too, because IKEA is on the other car. And I like to pop the sponsors of the other cars as contingencies. Those are a lot of fun. And add some character to the car. And we'll find the Nice Motorsports. It's fun. Pretty sure I have it. Like I said, Philip, I can't take credit for the scheme. Stop giving me credit. All right, let's open up these files here. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? Oh, did I pull a moment of all time? I think I did. I think I accidentally opened up more than I needed to. Whoopsie. Okay, so we are going to fill this in because it's not filled in. Oh, that's where the lines came from. Yeah, I should have just, oh well. We'll make it work. Alright, we're going to duplicate that layer. And we are going to make this white so we can actually see it. Colorize to white. Oops, no. Select none. This isn't really going to work, like spinning it around. So I'm going to have to improvise a little bit here, because there's just not enough room on these trucks to do that. Paste now. I want to float. Float to new layer. If I had, oh, that's a very loaded question. If I could choose two drivers, oh boy, I'm gonna be biased towards those who have been on the channel for forever. No offense to you, Philip. I know you've been around for a long time. Or you have not been around for a long time. You've been around for a few months. Honestly, in terms of drivers who are racing right now in the Wallow Cup Series, if I had the choice of two of them, oh boy. I have one. I'm trying to think of the other one I would pick in terms of the Cup Series drivers. And I'm trying to think here. Boy, I don't know. One of those drivers would definitely be Nicholas Samadio. That just goes without question for me. To new layer. The other one, man, I really don't know. There are a lot of other drivers like I really like. You know, my team, when I did have my team in the Cup Series, I always had Jesse Turner, Matt Dallio, Daniel McMillan. None of them race anymore. So those are always my guys. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. Make it seem like we know what we're doing. Oh, this isn't, no wonder the hardness is like 95 instead of 100, which is why it's not working. There, we did it. I gotta remember who's in the Cup Series too. Hang on, I know I have a list on paper. It's buried somewhere in here. That's Indy 250. That's Indy car. Where is it? There it is. Because like I can't off the top of my head remember every single driver. Okay, Nicholas Samadio. You know, okay. You know, I do have to be biased. Andrew Miller as well, because Andrew's my good buddy. Those would be my two drivers if I had the team. I forgot Andrew was in the series because he's had a really bad season. But those are my two guys. And no disrespect to anybody else. I love having everyone in, but those two in particular, of course, Andrew's one of my closest friends. Like I said, I keep on telling everyone, I cannot take credit for this scheme. Echo made this scheme. Here you go. This is not my work right here, and this is what I'm going off of. But as I was saying, those would definitely be the two drivers I think I would select if I had to choose. Nicholas Amadio, Andrew Miller. So, and I am a little biased there, but you know. But I love having everyone in. It's good to see, so many different personalities and all that. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Adds character. All right. Let us do this again. Duplicate the layer, and then we'll spin it around. Actually, let's get it over here before we spin it around. That was a weird way of moving it. Certain things, I just don't know what I'm doing. Yes, Skylar, you did come in perfectly at the perfect time. I have been working on this for a little bit, but obviously you already know what the scheme's going to look like because you told me what you wanted, so I think that's close enough. All right. All right, and we got the Costco logo. We're gonna pop this, duplicate, spin. And just confirming, Skylar, it is the Nice Motorsports font. If my knowledge of NASCAR number sets does serve me correctly here. You're biased to the Sprint Series, repping your fellow Sprint Series drivers. I like that. Hey, all y'all could end up in the Cup Series next year. Okay, cool. Thank you. I gotta find it. I'll find it. It exists. I know it exists. All right. Costco Wholesale. Oops, not negative 90. I don't want to overdo the size of it. Let's still want it to be prevalent. So that pops fairly well. Avery Alford and Luna Lona. Luna Lona. That was sad. She's been doing good in the IndyCar series, though. But Alford's been really kicking it now in the Sprint series. Is it 2 straight wins? So I record a week ahead, and I have to be careful with what I say. I already know what happens in Michigan, and it's like, I can't give any indication of what happened. None whatsoever. Actually, Skylar's not perfect. It's a little bit more on this side here than it is on this side. Come on, get with it. Whoops. What did I just do there? I said it's so minor, but yeah, that's, I think. Alright, so we got IKEA. I'm not going to tell you. I cannot tell you. I am legally obligated to keep it confidential until it premieres next Saturday, August 5th at noon Eastern Time, in regards to the Cup Series race. And in regards to the Sprint Series race, Wednesday, August 2nd at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. As much as I would love to tell you, it's going to be better if you watch it. Duplicate that. We'll spin you around a 90. Not negative 90, but just regular 90. We're about to get trucking in Richmond. Like real trucks. Hoping Grant Enfinger gets another dub before the chase begins. And yes, I still call it the chase. I'm a boomer. I mean, I still call it the chase in the Sprint Series and the Cup Series. I call it the chase in real life, even though it hasn't been called the chase since 2016. But that's just what I call it. Playoffs. Playoffs. Alright, anyways. I will say, when someone else makes a scheme idea and I just copy it, it always turns out much better than me just coming up with an idea myself. Alright, we're going to duplicate to this layer. And we are going to make this white so that we can see it. Spin this around. Negative 90. You know, you're not the only person to say that, Philip. I will admit, I try to be funny too. That's what it was a lot. It's a very loaded comment there, and I mean that in a very, very nice way. I guess, I don't know. Very neutral way. I don't know. The best announcer I've ever heard. I will admit, and I realize this in going back, in watching a lot of my races, I say a lot, like in between my sentences and when I'm pausing, and that is something that they tell you not to do, and I do it a lot. So, yeah, I'm not the best commentator ever. I say too many uhs. Hey, I just enjoy doing it. You know, I have fun doing it. I've done it for so long. I took a break from it a couple years ago and then came back. And adding on the ratings, the Wawa Cup Series this year has just been so much fun. It's been fun seeing a lot of older guys, you know, who have been, you know, supporting my channel for so many years, you know, racing the series. But also new guys like y'all who are right here. You know, none of y'all even made a start before this year, and you know, y'all have been very supportive and have absolutely loved all the races, and I can't thank you all enough for that. It's awesome to see new faces and old faces just blend in. You know, with the races. Hey, Skylar, where should I put this? Tell me, where should I put it? Down here or up here? It's your scheme. I'm gonna put it here temporarily, and then you let me know if you want to change it. Let's get those numbers. Yeah, we'll get the numbers. I just bounce back and forth with this. Let's see here. Nice Motorsports number set. Nice. I can't even spell it. Nice Motorsports number set. That's not it. This is the old Nice Motorsports set. Well, I haven't known you, Travis. You've been around a while. Been around a long time, Travis. Actually, I mean, you signed up all the way back in 2018, which I know wasn't from the start, but okay, this is not it. This is not it. How? Oh boy, it may not even be in here. Colleague looks very similar to Nice, but they're not the same. Okay. This might not be quite as simple as I initially thought. Let's try it the old-fashioned way. Nice Motorsports number font. Do some research here. Oh wow, cool. That's cool, Adovic. That is quite cool. I wonder who recommended me to you. That's an honor. I'm glad you've enjoyed it. Yeah, I could probably do something with that, but I don't know. I don't think I can really do that. I can buy the decal for $3.50. I just want you to tell me what font it is so I can download the font. We'll try to work some magic here. I might be able to do something. This is one of those types of files. Certainly a file type of all time. At least Jim can open it. Yeah, why did I put it in here? I should have put that in. Whatever. Alright. Can't make any guarantees. But we're looking all right. We're looking kind of sharp right there. Let's pop these numbers, or pop the colors in, I should say. Basically, we just want white and blue, and then we want the red. YouTube recommended. Wow, thanks YouTube. I appreciate it. I guess I don't know. I mean, it's yeah, that's cool. You just randomly stumbled upon it, and here you are. That's awesome. Alright, let's see here. We got the 45, and how do I go about doing this? Because, you know what, let's, let us do this. We are going to copy, and we're going to paste as a new layer in place. So we'll just have two of them. We will have two of them, and then what we'll do is want the blue and then white. Let's see here. Maybe we can. Oh, whoa! Got to adjust the threshold there. That was certainly a moment of all time. It's probably not gonna work, but we're gonna try. Yep, not gonna work. I hate it when I have to do this and I don't have layers for it. But what I can do, hold on. I'm going to do this. And this is merge down. Then we're going to alpha to selection that. We're going to grow by 5. We're going to grow by 10. Actually, you know what? This might not work out because it's going to round the edges. It's going to round the edges, and it's not going to quite work out. I tried it. I was trying something there. They're showing Matt Crafton on the television screen right now. What's Matt Crafton doing on my television set? Alright, we will try something different here. We'll still do this. The color's like so close. Then we'll move the lightness out. Let's see here. That could look better. Could definitely look better than that. Actually, you know what we can do? I'm having a big brain moment right here. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out too. This is how my brain works. This is how I've learned how to use so many of these programs, just by like BSing my way through it the whole time. This is going to certainly be a moment of all time, what I'm about to do right here, but it's going to work. It's going to work. Hue chroma. Does that look familiar? It's just a big brain moment right there that I just pulled on y'all. I'm trying. I try to figure these things out. 45, excuse me, 45. 54 is your other car. I should. Alright, so there's that one. Now, this one stays white, but we want red now. So we will get red. All ready to get red. And then we're going to do this. This is going to work out a lot better. And then white again on the outline and then the middle, and you know what, we're gonna make it work. Actually, what's going on with the outside of that? We're going to alpha to selection, we're going to shrink by 2. And then we're going to invert and then cut. I think that worked. Worked good enough. We're going to do this as the alt number. And we'll pop these numbers on. We'll get it done. And Skylar, I'm so sorry to see you leave because I'm almost done. I'm almost done. And like I said, Laura, I can't take the credit. Echo Evans Ross came up with the scheme. Here we go. Every time everyone thinks I made this, I give the credit to Echo because she was the one, I was assuming that she was the one who painted this. Probably ended up being like someone else. But I like to give credit where credit is due. It's just the kind of person that I am. I like to be honest. Okay, she did. So I am right. Good. And she deserves all the credit for it because she made it. All right, let's. It is for her league. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's cook. I will say this is going to look great when it's done. Trying to adjust it so that it fits well. I will say it is so much. I feel like it's easier to paint the cup cars with the slid forward number. We'll duplicate that. We'll shear it. Hey, Dylan's here. I'm wondering when you'd show up. No, and I still haven't gotten to your Rowdy Energy Pro Series schemes yet. Shear that. Spinning around. Spinning around. Actually, oh, those arrows aren't actually lined up properly. The arrow is lower. What do you mean, what am I doing? I do that for every scheme. I alternate it, shear it so that it lines up. Go a little bit higher. Leave it straight? Okay, okay. Okay, we'll leave it straight. Really bothered you there, didn't I? Actually, that arrow is gonna look better like this. I'm gonna angle it like that. And so see, this is the thing, because your OCD, it's my OCD. See, the problem is, like, it doesn't, like, fully, like, I don't know. We both see it differently. Alright. Get this logo on the back. There's that. I want to get the IKEA logo in the corners. Yeah, I know Derek's making his own schemes. So hopefully he gets those to me soon. And I'm making Dylan's schemes whenever I get the chance to do that. You're in Wisconsin too. Were you at the Xfinity race at Road America? Bit unaligned. Well, I don't. Yeah, it's not line. It doesn't line up with the lines specifically. I wouldn't think too much about it. because like I said, I don't usually go into that much detail when painting my cars, to the point of, if it looks good on, like, when I'm broadcasting the races, then it's good enough for me. All right. Shoot. Where is this IKEA logo that I had? Did I not duplicate the layer? I must not have, because it's only got the 2. Wait. Yeah, only the 2. So we're gonna open it up again. I should teach myself to actually open up and duplicate the layer when I open it up, so that I don't have to open it up again. I can just copy and go from there. Alright, there's that. We're getting there. The 45 number. Duplicate. Don't want to lock it. And I'm going to pop it in here. It's always like a tough thing to do, but I always like doing it. Duplicate that. We're gonna move it over to the bumper. Richmond night race. Uh-oh. That was certainly a moment of all time. I will be back in just a moment. Power flickered. Just making sure everything was all right. All right, we're almost there. Duplicate the layer. And Skylar, I hope you don't get on me for this one, because this is standard practice for these truck schemes to do this. Alright. And this truck is going to be run by Juan Rodriguez. I don't think we're going to have any other Rodriguez's in the series. B.E. Berthold. 35. Italicized. It's already italicized. And we want to put this above the banner. Oh, I guess we're not having a truck race because it's lightning. Yep. I don't put anything on the doors, but I can definitely save it without the thingy in the back. The name on the back. Alright, there we go. I think that lines up fairly well. So, go ahead and pop it in here and see what it looks like. And hello, Allie. Hope you're doing well. I'll show you your scheme here in a moment once we get this all figured out. I'm silly. I put all the Z's in front of it, so I know I can find it easily. Oh boy, there we go. How you like it, Skylar? Is it good enough for you? Honestly, I think I might actually move the numbers forward a little bit because just so much space, it bothers me. And pop it right there. I have not seen your DM yet, Nathan. I have not gotten to it. I have not gotten to it yet. And I'm glad you like that John Andrews scheme. I hope you like Allie's scheme, too. Better like Allie's scheme. Alright. See how this actually looks. Hey, that's my line, Philip. Messing with you. Yeah, that looks better. A little bit, just a little bit more further forward there, and it actually looks much better. Alright, we're gonna save that. And I can do this on screen because there's no ratings yet. Alright, just waiting on that 36.5 guy scheme, and we'll be good to go. I love that Granite Finger scheme that he had in 2020. Actually, I think he also had it in 2019. He had that silver in the front and in the back there. That was good. One of my favorite Granite Finger schemes. And he went back to GMS Racing. And has had good success at GMS. Alright. Costco Wholesale. ST Motorsports. That is certainly interesting. A moment of all time right there. I have both of their hero cards, which they both signed last week. I gotta like find a place to hang them up or something. But pretty good. Pretty good. Good stock actually. Really good cardboard. Of course, Raj's hero card does not mention his Chick-fil-A Cup Series championship, so I'm going to have to knock him on that. But anyways, we got that one. That's looking sharp. All right, we're going to go through them again. I only need one more. Well, I'm waiting on you. Waiting on you, Logan, for that one. We got the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 9. Hopefully Aaron Lukes actually does his ratings for Fitzwater. I think Fitzwater might end up jumping to the 9. We'll see. I hope Fitzy's back in. 01, 05, the 11, 13, 14, 18, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 33, 38, 39, 41, 44, 49, 51, 52, 54, 61, 72, 82, 88, 93, 94. Here you go, Allie. This is your scheme here with Dylan. Hope you'll like it. 98, 99. Oh, and then the 45 that we just completed as well. So, yeah, it was almost there. We made good time. I mean, I got to give credit to Hair Gel for painting a lot of them for me. Logan painted a couple. Y'all painted some. Of y'all painted your schemes. Stuart painted his schemes. Echo painted her schemes. Who else painted their own schemes? There weren't many of you did, but we got it to work. Hey, yo, since we're at Richmond tonight, let's and we will have a Richmond race in the truck series as well. It'll be 63 laps, I think. Because it's going to be a 250. Originally, it was going to be the Lilly Trucking 250. I was going to move the sponsorship over until I realized Lilly Trucking went out of business. Definitely a moment of all time right there. I'd love to have you, Ladovic. That'll be a lot of fun having you in the trucks. Might finally get that win. So it is now going to be the Virginia is for Lovers 250. Let's see what we get. And it will be a night race too, which will be fun. Ladovic does have to still sign up though. I'm sorry. And I'll get something for the one of them already has the Sergio Truck Series.
Drivers, to your cars.
Maybe I messed up and added the wrong thing into this. One of these schemes, you know, it might have been the 40. Because that scheme has been used in the truck series before. Maybe I was just testing something out and I just didn't do anything. I'm sorry. That's why I do the what's it called? The Pro Series. Moment of all time. We just had a moment of all time. Eric Drew in the 3 has gone around. Stupid. I don't want that to happen. These schemes are popping. Huge thanks to everyone for painting those schemes. Caleb painted the schemes for Braden's team. But Braden himself, I don't think painted them, but Caleb did. Unlike in NASCAR, we allow different colors on the sides. That's what this 11 is for Ethan Lewis. Excited to see Ethan Lewis back. So excited to see Ethan Lewis back behind the wheel. Great to have Ethan back. I actually met Ethan through Micah's IndyCar League, and then he ended up joining the NOFSRL that year in 2020, and the rest is history. This scheme is definitely popping. Oh, moment of all time. Another moment of all time. That may not be, that'll be a caution. 01 for Stover. No one's in this ride yet. This ride will be open. And I've already recorded this Culver's 400 in Michigan, which is why this is what's showing up right now. But you know, we don't care about that. I think I turned. Didn't I? I think I have the. And this race will have pit stops in it. But let's go to another track, because this is certainly one of the tracks of all time. I got to do some I work on it before we make it official. Let's see here. We open at Daytona, but that's, you know, let's get crazy. Not that I ever plan on ever doing a race on this track, just because it's a street course and street courses in NR are mid. But let's just be stupid for once. I actually think the Chicago street course race was, you know, still quite entertaining. And yes, I forgot Ethan Lewis won. That's his only win on the channels at Indianapolis 250. Certainly a race of all time. Actually, it was a pretty good Indy 250. It just a lot of passing at the end, which compared to some of the other ones that we've done, definitely that was entertaining. I like it when you like have a couple drivers at the end, and that was the case with the 2022 Indy 250 with Trey Smith and Zachary Fitzwater. I don't have the Martinsville Oval. Oh, how about Troxel going for the lead right there? I mainly want to, you know, give a good opportunity to really showcase the schemes in action. Hey, yo, we want to race the truck. Bank. Darlington's already banked. Doesn't even be banked anymore. I don't really have any goof tracks other than this one. Of course, at this point too, the ratings are equal. Montreal now. Do you plan on adding Montreal to the Cup Series next year? I was able to get that to work out pretty well, so we'll have to see about that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scrambling. Oh, I do have Stunt Road. Yes. I do have Stunt Road. Remember Hobby Stunt? I don't think any of y'all remember Hobby Stunt. Allie. I don't think you were signing up back then, Allie. I think you were. That was a long time ago. I don't have enough room for goof tracks. I got all the good tracks, and I actually have a lot of tracks that I can't actually keep in because it's just so many. Who had a moment of all time here? Uh-oh. Chris Reynolds. I'm already up to the 128 that I'm allowed, and I got a lot of other tracks that kind of just hang in the back in an extra folder. There's just not enough room for them. Where should we go? Of all the tracks that I have here, where should I go? And don't say GNC Stunt Road. We got Twin Ring in here. I got, like, you know, there's certain tracks that have, like, multiple versions of, like, Richmond for some reason. I got 5 versions of Richmond, which is, like, taking up a lot of space, because all I ever do use is Richmond Day, NOFSRL, and then maybe Richmond Night. Yeah, I think you would remember it. I don't know if you ever signed up for it back in the day, but Fontana. Oh, I never. There's Fontana NOFSRL, and then there's Auto Club NOFSRL Night. I actually forgot about this version of Fontana. I think I used it one year. Pretty interesting. Rest in peace, Auto Club Speedway. Hillside, now Hillside. Dylan, have you ever seen, what was it, the Season 9 Chick-fil-A Cup Series race at Hillside?
Gentlemen, your engines!
That was
Settle in,
certainly...
relax, take a deep breath. It's a long, gotta pace yourself.
I've never even heard that starting in before. That was certainly one of the finishes of all time. I think it was 2020, it was like 3 years ago. I think I once did a truck race at Auto Club. Actually, the truck series have gone to Auto Club in the past. All I need is the 5 guys. We're good to go. That's all I need. Okay, so you have. That is a race ingrained in AG, the channel lore. That, I mean, Nicholas Amadeus Daytona 500 win, 2015, absolutely the race of all time. There's just been so many. When you have done over 1,000 races, you accumulate just so many moments, and they just start to wash each other out. I want to go to a track that we're actually going to go to. Let's go to Erp. Let's do Erp. Y'all mind if I do Erp? Troxel on the pole. Hey, there's Derek. My man Derek. Alez. It's my new name, Alez.
Drivers, to your car.
Why are you going to Erp? Because we're going to Erp. And it's Indianapolis Raceway Park again. Someone failed to start. Yeah, this mid-October, I think, got a race here for the trucks. And we can thank Matt Tuck for the Michigan INI. That was his doing. That was definitely a race. Yeah, Echo came in at the perfect time. Perfect time. I think Laura Chung won this race last year, if I'm not mistaken. Stapleton led a lot of laps and then blew his engine like near the end. I I do really like this scheme though. This really pops. This really pops. 993. Monday sounds great, Derek. I still got a lot to go with that, but oh, which one was it? Which one was it? The scheme I was going to show just got wrecked. It was the 45. How well did I do copying your scheme, Echo? Made that from scratch. No caution. And Sam video all over Troxel's bumper right here. It's like, what is this? The Wawa Cup Series? It's the Wawa Cup Series 1-2 earlier today. Sorry to spoil it for anyone who didn't watch it. Should have watched it. It's pretty good. And it's not like exact. It's tough on a truck as well. Oh, more moments of all time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my. What the heck was that? Where are you running? Let's see. Where are you? Did I miss you? There you are. Mid. Quite literally right in the smack dab middle of the field. IRP is goofy because you'll have a clean race and then you'll have like a 20 car wreck just out of nowhere. But it's a unique little track, so I like to have like a couple more short tracks in the truck series. See, how many short tracks do I have scheduled for the trucks this year? Let's see here. We got ourselves Richmond, Bristol, which it may be the last year we do Bristol. IRP, Iowa, Martinsville. It's 5 short tracks in a 18 race season, so and only 1 road course. Where are they going to get this truck race done? I wanted to watch some truck series racing from Richmond tonight. I forgot this being a short track, it's a 5-lap caution period. I can actually shut that off though. They have been adding more short tracks as of late. They got IRP, they got North Wilkesboro now. Obviously they go to Bristol, go to Richmond, they go to Martinsville. They only go to Martinsville once, but dive bomb moved there out of the 18. That was solid. Sam Video try to make the move here. Oh, he might have a shot. He might have a shot. You mean Christian Rose is in that truck race? Oh yeah, I forgot they got Milwaukee. I've never had Lake Effect ice cream either. That was actually given to me by Jesse Turner, and I've kept it ever since. Gave it to me quite a ways ago. Just stuck. Uh-oh. No. Well, man, you get some pretty decent racing here. Look at this 18. Look at that thing. Power of anime. I love Martinsville. I absolutely love Martinsville. even in real life. I think it's a great, especially I think Martinsville in the game, at least the night version that I have, is just like one of the best short tracks that we have on either the Cup schedule or the truck schedule. It's always a lot of fun going there. Heck, we actually had the closest finish in the Turkey Hill Truck Series, I think, last year at Martinsville, of all places. That's the sponsor. No one drives the 18 yet. This is an open truck, so. Oh, Logan. Certainly a moment of all time. Martinsville Night Modified. I think the D-Cell modifier is like... Oh, that was a bad lap for Echo's team. I think the D-Cell modifier is like 4. So they just dive it in each time. It's so much fun. And, you know, tweak it just enough with the strength and you get a pretty good race out of it. Short tracks are funny. I think in the Cup Series in real life, like, they are honestly some of the worst races. However, I can appreciate a race like North Wilkesboro in the Cup Series, like the All-Star race, just because, like, it was just an actual race, and unlike Atlanta Motor Speedway, where they're all on each other, I don't care how good of a race it was. I still hate the fact that they're just all bunched up and intentionally bunched up, and oh my goodness, oh man, you're gonna have to work on those ratings, Echo, because can't be having this. Can't be having this. Let's see what happened here. That wasn't your fault though. Casey Echo decided to send Thomas Trossel to the Shadow Realm. Oh boy. Hey, Drew Webb knows what's up with that. Yeah, the beginning of the season is going to be so different when we look. We have the Truck Series and the Cup Series running that same weekend at Daytona. So you'll have the truck race where it'll be kind of even, and then you go to the Cup race. And I don't know how the Cup race is really going to play out at Daytona. It's still a super. What the heck? What the heck? That's the leader. We'll get some kinks worked out with this. Obviously, we're not gonna keep on going with this, but you want to see it's not going to be that 18. We certainly get moments of all time on this track. You know, I said, you know, that I was going to paint Rockstar. I said it again. Rowdy Energy Pro Series paint schemes. I painted one truck scheme all night, and that's it. Uh-oh. Ross Chastain. Ethan Lewis, I think, drove the 4 in the Truck Series last year. And it's so weird seeing this scheme because it's a real-life scheme, but Airgel just had to troll us. I think of John Hunter Nemechek every time I look at that. But it is a Chevy. Josh Williamson, and here we go. Yeah, they can pass here. This is definitely a fun track. And it's only going to be a 50-lap race. It's going to be pretty good. Be mid-October, I think, for the Lucas Oil 200. October 20th. It'll be a Friday night. This is an old IRP. Might be like 06 or something. Something like that. I can adjust the I and I, so. See, who's got the fastest time? Oh, Eric True has the fastest time. That's random. I'm looking forward to the truck series. It's gonna be fun. Hey, my man Andrew's here. How's it going, my man? It's the party when Andrew shows up. Yeah, I think it is Project Wildfire. I'm pretty sure. But I like it. Such a neat little track, you know. They don't run the inside lane, they kind of run the outside lane. And then they do that in real life too, so it's a cool track. Glad the truck series in real life is back. Nicholas is holding everybody up here. You're the second person to tell me I've been funny. This is it. Then I actually too. This is GNS physics. I don't even think about that. But I don't run CTS physics on the trucks. I run GNS physics because CTS is terrible. Especially on the short tracks, you get such good short track races with GNS physics. So this is definitely. Going to be a good season because we're running a good physics package. Bro literally had Formula One as a sponsor. What a Chad. But I will say, this is actually a pretty cool scheme. You can see a silver scheme. I'm kind of mixing it up. Advertising the Las Vegas street course racing. Oh man, I don't want to say it, but this is kind of this just came to my mind. They should have had F1 at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, but then I remembered not really a good track for open wheel. So pretend I didn't say that. I think too, once we get the ratings and play of the races, will actually be pretty good regardless. That's something I've noticed with the Cup Series this year, is that certain races that normally just wouldn't have been as good were like a lot better than I thought they would be. Of course you're saying that, Derek. Oh wow, one machine up in the wall. Now I got a very unpopular opinion here. Very unpopular opinion. Celsius is mid. Celsius is mid. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of Splenda. Not my favorite thing to have. I think Splenda's just too sweet. So not my favorite thing. I know so many people like love it, but I can't get into it. It's just too sweet for me. But then again, it could have just been the flavor I tried, so who knows. I'm a Rowdy Energy guy. That's my stuff right there. I think I tried like peach. I think we had this discussion a month ago. Yeah, but still, I don't like the taste of Splenda. There are only 2 cautions in this race, which was kind of interesting. But a lot of good racing back in there. I mean, passes left and right. Maybe I should have tried a different flavor. Well, this 98 is clearly the fastest. Well, the finally took the covers off the trucks at Richmond. Maybe they'll finally get to race. This is definitely a test race, I guess. I don't know. Green apple's like the one flavor of Rowdy Energy I can never find. Which one is it? That's really good. I like blue raspberry a lot, but I grew up loving blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers, so that's good. Oh boy. That's good. Strawberry lemonade is a good flavor. They're all good flavors. I actually haven't had cherry limeade, but they actually have sugar in that one, so I usually don't get that one. So test race at Earth. I go through it like so much quicker just to see what's going on, than I do when I'm actually like calling the race. I tell you, this will be a short race once we get to it. Before we're almost there. Lemonade, bro drinks lemonade. Just use original Dover. That's all you gotta do. Timmy Hill starts 30th. Oh, cool. Dover 2019. I used to use Dover, whatever it was. Oh, you had lemonade in your car. Bro, you barely even drunk anything at Pocono. You were like dehydrated. Like you went, I don't know, how long did you go without even like drinking anything? Like it was like 3 o'clock and we had been there since like 10. I'm concerned for you, man. Mellow Yellow's good. I love Mellow Yellow. That's a classic. Alright, Casey Annika wins that race. Pick a track. Any track. Any track that's on the schedule, but you don't know the schedule. I don't understand how easy it is. I don't understand a lot of things, to be honest. I guess I'm the kind of guy, I do find myself drinking constantly, and like no one else does. Like I'm just built where I need to like constantly be drinking. Portland is mid in the game, unfortunately. New Smyrna. Well, the problem with New Smyrna, can only fit 24 cars in New Smyrna. But New Smyrna is a banger track, I'll tell you that much. The first track that I see that's actually on the schedule, I'm going to go to, but no one has actually picked a track that is on the schedule. Because I took Gateway off after what happened in the truck race last year. I took it off. Nobody? Nope, nobody's got a track. Daytona. Okay, we're going basic here. But, you know, we'll do Daytona. I forget which one. I think this is actually the one I modified. It'll be a 25 lap race in real life, but 102. Actually, this race would be 106 or so. We already did Richmond. I did Richmond and I got tired of it. If you want to see a Richmond truck race, tune to FS1 right now. There's your solution. I already picked Skyler. I said the first track that's on the schedule that someone recommends I'll go to, and Derek said Daytona, so here we are. Where it'll all begin August 24th. So, we're less than a month. I will say I'm probably going to end the stream after this because I do have to get up early in the morning and I want to actually watch the real life truck race here, so. Oh, I forgot you live in Canada. They got rid of truck coverage up there. That's sad. This race has... I don't know how this race itself is actually going to play out. This could really get kind of interesting. You can screenshot it. Got a computer or a phone. How do I get the anthem on there? That's the sound pack that I have. It's just the sound pack that I have that has all the stuff. So, yes. Maybe I'll get the Xfinity series in 2025. It's the CW. This will be a fun race, though. I'm looking forward to all we got coming up on the channel. August is going to be a packed month, full of racing, leading up to the Wawa Cup Series finale, and then the start of the trucks and the Pro Series. You know, going to be a lot of fun. Where is Allie? Where is she? Yikes. Do those ratings when they come up, or otherwise they'll end up like that. Well, this 9's looking pretty strong. This is quite interesting. I'll make sure you'll sign up. Where's your truck now? Where is it? It's all the way at the back. I might add something special if you sign up for it. Whoa. That was weird. I checked up there, that was strange. just did. Hey, there's Derek. Derek's up to second. Hey, they finally started the truck race. It's 250 laps. It's actually kind of a long length for a truck race. I saw the truck series in person last week. Oh, here we go. 52 making a move here. I'm not saying anything. I've said what I've said. I'm gonna be Go Noom Racing now. Remember Go Noom Racing, Derek? Where's my man Grand Finger running? 12. Bro, why is Matt Crafton running top 5? I don't pay for cable to see Matt Crafton running top 5. Get Matt Crafton off my screen. Corey Haim has definitely been pretty solid, hasn't he? That's one of those instances where I'm okay they gave him the playoff waiver because, like, Go Noom is a great name. I feel like 38 is too much. I think 30 is the perfect number. Because I tried, well, I actually never went over 30. Well, I did one time. I once said 40, that was too much. And I planned season 10, I was midway through before I quit season 10. But that was scheduled 34 races. That didn't really end up working out, but I like for the season to end Labor Day weekend for the Cup Series. I think it's a great time to end it, and then we have the fall for the trucks, and they can like cool off a little bit. Sign-ups for the Turkey Hill Truck Series are Friday, August 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. You're gonna hear this. Stevia Cola. It's delicious. I love it. Honestly, to me, it tastes like regular Coca-Cola. Maybe I just got used to stevia, but I love it. I like coinciding my schedule with real life NASCAR just because, like, it kind of, like, makes sense to me. I don't know. I just like for, like, if, you know, I got a race at a certain track, you know, they're there in real life that same weekend. I think it just creates more of a buzz. I don't know. Like, we went to Richmond today in the Wawa Cup Series, and yeah, I hate the new playoffs. I used to use it, and I hate it. I like the original chase a lot. I don't think it's particularly necessary. I actually did one Cup Series without the chase, but the driver who won the title ended up winning, clinching it 2 races early. So playoffs do not clear, Derek. Bro. Come on. Anyways, but I like the chase a lot. I think the chase is good when you like go strict points at the end. I think it's worked out interesting in the Wawa Cup Series. I know Drew Webb's kind of like been on everybody, but it's been good. It's been good. Honestly, I don't know why you say it. You know, Cup race in Vegas in mid-June when it's 120 degrees out. Great idea. Okay, yeah, but still, doesn't mean the playoffs clear. I mean, come on. See if you clear it. That'll be the fun thing about the trucks. It'll be a strict points title the whole way through, so no chase, no playoffs or anything like that. Yes, I can do that at some point for you. Okay, well that is a good idea. Yes. That is actually a great idea to put the July 4th, or the Firecracker 400 July 4th weekend. That's what it should be. And one of my favorite things to do, actually, making these series, is actually creating the schedules. That is so much fun for me to do. What do you mean, why do we have the Truck Series on Christmas? The Truck Series finale is always on Christmas Day. That's a tradition. We've done that. Done that a few years, actually, where we've had the finale on Christmas Day. Run it like 5 p.m. Eastern on Christmas Day, you know, it's just... And it's usually the last race of the year as well, so the Truck Series finale, so always like that. It's a Christmas present for everyone, you know? And it's so much fun to say, you know, the finale race on Christmas Day. Christmas is one of the days of all time. I've actually have worked on Christmas Day for the past 6 consecutive years. I have worked on Christmas Day. So, yeah. Might not happen this year, though. Just have to see. 35 have a terrible one. There's only 36 in the truck series, not 42. Actually, I haven't run 42 in a race since the Thanksgiving 500. Oh, that's one. That's the other big one. Thanksgiving 500. Be the 9th one or the 10th one this year? I think it'll be the 9th one officially. Yeah, I know I didn't vlog. I am mid. I know I did. I also got on Seth's vlog from Pocono, so there you go. I just didn't feel like it. I just did not feel like vlogging, and I enjoyed it. This has definitely been one of the races of all time, hasn't it? I think if we get a bit of rate, we'll have some ratings, because there'll be 2 ratings adjustments before this race. So there'll be a little bit of character going in, but it definitely has been a race of all time. That's for sure. I mean, I've actually been a couple of them like this. This race in particular, the Truck Series opener, usually plays out kind of like that. My channel is alive and well, I will say that. International NASCAR Series. I don't watch any of them, but I know they're good. Minnesota. You know, what I want to do for the Sprint Series next year is kind of turn it into kind of like the Xfinity Series in a way. And actually do standalone races, and I want to have a fictional swing in there to have an excuse to use some fictional tracks. I'm still working out the kinks and figuring it all out, so. But definitely want to have a little more variety, go to some more tracks in some of these races instead of, you know, the Sprint Series being a copy of the Cup Series. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Who's gonna win this race? Be cool if Derek won. Won't count as an official win though. I know this is being streamed, but you know, we'll see. Hey, Andrew, you had all kinds of different series. You were creative. Derek might actually win this. Oh, Sprint Series on the CW. Yeah. Hey, I'd gladly have him pay me $100 million a year for that. Sign me up. I'd do that. I don't use stupid tracks. Like, no, I shouldn't say stupid tracks. I don't. Trey is way more, when he did do his races, it was way more an agent of chaos than I was. When it came to his stuff. I hope he's doing well. I haven't heard from him in a while. Hope he's doing alright. Saved me and my dad during the 2019 Pocono IndyCar race. I owe him one for that. I actually owe his dad for that because his dad was there too and offered to take us in his car. I was once in the same car as Trey Wright. Fun fact. I don't know if you knew that, Dylan. Derek, what are you doing? Is too good. You know what Derek's gonna try here. He's got no help. I tried like texting him, well not texting him, but I tried messaging him on Discord and he just never got back to me. I was like, yeah, hope he's alright. I want you to cook. No one's in the 9, so no one's in the 9, so I can root for you, Derek. No one's in any of these trucks except you. See, will F41 push the 51 down the backstretch? Chris Reynolds there. Oh, Chris Reynolds gonna ruin it. I can just imagine this being Zachary Fitzwater in the 9. Fitzwater's actually won this race before, in particular. Hopefully we get a better race in this when we do have the Featherlight Trailers 250. That was mid. That was very mid, but you never know. You could sometimes end up with a wreck and it just gets crazy, and it's just like you just never know what you're gonna get. Blank noses one out at Daytona TR9. Alright, well hey, I've had a lot of fun with everyone. Y'all have a good night. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure painting one scheme and then just and just doing what I did after that, just kind of messing around. But yeah, thank you all so much. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the big thing is Turkey Hill Truck Series driver signups are Friday, August 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, because we're still in daylight time right now. So, and the name will be in the Discord. But like I said, I will make a video separate so everyone knows. So it's not hidden here in this little hidden in the stream. You know, just I want to make sure everyone's aware. So. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for watching.